Welcome, 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 everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I am your host, DBoss. And I do want to thank the people for watching me on a daily basis, which I can be seen Monday to Friday from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. So, tune in case you missed it on the TV, we're on CaribVision in 28 different countries, including London, UK. And in case you missed that, you can go to my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, subscribe, share, and like, put up the algorithms, and also do it for the guests that come on. And also we're on BellFibe, channel 658 in Canada. So you could see, so we're really wide range and right through the US on the various cable networks. So I hope everybody's doing their 15 minutes of laughing, because that helps it tones your abs, it makes you feel better, it makes you start your day good. And don't tell me that you don't have anybody you can laugh with, because if you don't, you could turn on something funny, you could call a friend, you could say something, and just you're going to feel a lot better. It's going to bring down your blood pressure. If you have, it's going to take off some stress off of you. So what we're going to do is I have fantastic guests coming on, and we're going to be so hungry by the time we finish. We're going to have to all drive down, maybe not today, but tomorrow at the place. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have something from one of our sponsors, Vital Steps to Vital Health, and and also an ad from CaribVision. I'll be right back.
Welcome to your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. I'm Joanne James. Today we're going to talk about the effects of no exercise on the muscles. Many people are spending a lot of time sitting at their desk and not exercising, as well as the internet has taken people out of the exercise realm and into sitting down and playing games on their phones. There's a major detriment to not exercising. When you don't exercise, your muscles become weak, and that impacts your bones. So now you have both weak muscles and weak bones. The other problem is you lose strength, and the daily activities that you like to do become more difficult. So it's important to be doing some form of exercise to keep the muscles toned. And thirdly, your body composition will change. You will end up getting more body fat and less muscle mass, which then tends to be unattractive, and you lose energy and you become more fatigued. So do yourself a favor. Get into a great exercise routine. Find somebody who can put you on a great program. Your body's going to love it. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. Take care.
Well, we're back, people. I couldn't wait for those. Yes, it's necessary to put in the little commercials and the sponsors, but I couldn't wait because I'm so excited to introduce our next guest. And unfortunately, you can't go and sit down in there where his establishment is, but the takeout is good. You can bring a pot, you can bring a pan and collect, but let him know enough so he can cook it in advance. So we're going to find out all about IRIE MYRIE, and the owner is THEODORE MYRIE. Yes, that's his last name, is MYRIE too. I had to get that. So with no further ado, we're introduced to you the owner of IRIE MYRIE Inc. is THEODORE MYRIE.
All right. Welcome, my people. Good day, my lady. Big up yourself.
I'm telling you, man, it was a little bit of a mouthful. IRIE MYRIE and THEODORE MYRIE. and now you're seeing the truck behind you, people. It's a lot.
That's it right there. That's it right there, man. Any event, any corporate event, anything, we're out there. Any festival.
Yes.
Just give
But first of all,
away.
Well, first of all, we like to know what everybody's background and where they come from here at Real Life Matters.
All right. Well, currently I'm living in Kitchener Waterloo, Canada, Ontario. And the thing about it is, I moved here 16 years ago from Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Linda Van, big up on yourself,
I
my
hear people
people.
from Montego Bay.
Yes, Montego Bay, Montego Bay.
And okay, so that's your family only comes from Montego Bay. That's it.
I do have family. Samerton, that's the countryside. Samerton, Montego.
Okay.
It's I would say the north side of Montego Bay, or would be
Okay.
the yeah north. Yeah, you got it. North side of Montego Bay.
All right. So, what made you want to open something and call it IRIE MYRIE? And just tell us how you got started. Did you like
Um,
cooking? Yeah.
Cooking has been a passion since I was just very, very young. From I would say around 7, 8 years old. I've always wanted to cook, and what really got me cooking was fried plantain. So my mom, she makes amazing plantain. I love how she fries it. And the thing about it is, you're 7, 8 years old. You shouldn't be lighting the stove, right? So even when she take off the burner, I would still light the stove. So one day she's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch you, and if you do it safely, then I'll leave you alone, and you can fry your plantain whenever you want. And then she actually, I chop up my 2 plantain, and she watched me fry them. And then after that, she was like, "Okay, you can do your thing. You're safe." And ever since then, I've just been experimenting and cooking almost everything in our culture that I possibly could get my hands on, because um, the train is going by. I don't know if it's messing up the sound. And how's the sound? You're not hearing the
Oh,
train,
it's
are you?
okay. We can hear you. We can
Okay.
hear you still.
But as I was saying, frying plantain, and from there trying every food in our cuisine was just a thing. And being a foodie from a very, very young age, I just always loved food. And being able to come home to a freshly cooked meal every day, that was another thing that aspired me to open up my own restaurant. And the thing about it is, in the Kitchener Waterloo area, we don't have a lot of Caribbean restaurants. And when I just moved to Canada, Rainbow was around. It was an amazing restaurant run by James, and unfortunately, he passed away. And ever since then, we haven't had a
Oh.
really good Jamaican food around Kitchener Waterloo. So it was just pretty much cooking from home. While I was in police college, I was cooking at home, and I realized that this was a way where I can actually contribute a lot more to our community, because that's a big thing that I've always wanted to do, and being able to actually have some money left after I can actually help out, because I tried helping people out in Jamaica while living on a Canadian paycheck to paycheck kind of lifestyle, and it wasn't working. You know what I mean? So it was just like, what can I really do, and how can I contribute more? And it was actually popping my head. I went to Toronto and I rented my first food truck in 2019, and from right there, it was just like, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I'm here right now, not even just having an interview with you, but just getting up in the morning and just getting at the restaurant. I don't even feel like I'm at work. You know what I mean? I actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? And cooking the food and
So
my
this is something
customers.
you're made.
Yes, yes, and everything is authentic, and we cook from scratch every day. And the next thing about it is too, we grew up in Jamaica eating fresh food. So we're not really into fridge and frozen food, because at the end of the day, we know how the fridge and the freezer diminish the nutrients within the food, right? So we're used to the fresh flavors and everything on a daily basis. And that was a thing that I realized I was lacking in this area and in this market. So that was another thing that also aspired me to open a restaurant, so people can actually have a home cooked food every day, whether lunch or dinner. or even late hours, we're here. You know what I mean? Open, put the food out, and everybody can come, love, enjoy it, and they go to Jamaica because a lot of people from Canada travel to Jamaica, so they try our food. So when they come
Yes.
back, they want to come back and have something even as just as good or even better. You know what I mean? They don't want to de-escalate from the flavor and everything that they had in Jamaica. So that was another thing when it come on to open up a real authentic Jamaica restaurant here in Canada, because it was a big niche that needs to be filled, and I hope a lot more Jamaicans would open up more restaurant, but you have to do it right and just serve fresh solid food every day, because we've all been eating food since we're kids, so we all know when we're eating fresh food.
Yes. So
Yes.
you cook, people. The restaurant may open a little bit later, but he gets up and starts cooking from 6. So he makes and he does the jerk chicken. I guess he seasons it the night before, maybe 2 days, or I don't
Two
know.
days before,
He
yeah,
tell
2 days
us.
before. Yeah. And jerk chicken is very particular, and that's the thing about it. And most people that cook jerk chicken here, it's only oven, it's not smoked, where you get the nice smoke pimento wood
Mm.
flavor to the meat, you know what I mean? And it just falls off right off the bone. And that's what a thing that was also lacking, because jerk chicken is not really jerk chicken if it's not smoked. You know what I mean?
Oh, you see,
It
we
might
learned
have
something now.
Yes, it may have the flavor, but it's not real authentic jerk chicken. Because when you roll up in Jamaica and you talk about jerk chicken, you see the man them with them drum and it just smoke up the chicken, and you just want to just the smell of it alone, the aroma of it, you're just like, a jerk chicken, I want to eat right now. So that's the thing about it. And where jerk chicken really came from was back in the days during the slavery era, where the slave, they would what they were getting couldn't it was just not enough. So for them to get away to eat extra food without getting caught and being punished for it, they would actually dig a hole, put grills, put the meat on it, and then put a grill up top, and then cover it, and then the meat will smoke under the ground, and nobody will know that they're cooking and having
Wow.
extra food for themselves. So that's how jerk chicken was actually invented. So that's why the smokiness to it is a must.
Right. So you also do, what on your menu, you don't do everything, but specific things, right?
Yeah, on the menu on a daily basis, we have our fried chicken special. We got our jerk chicken always. We got our oxtail. We got our jerk poutine. We got our jerk chicken wrap.
Mm.
We got our kingfish. We got our snapper. You're making me hungry just thinking about all these things. And then
Well, I'm getting hungry right now.
those we have every day, and then we have special during the week. So Mondays we got our jerk chicken special. Tuesdays we got our burger special. Wednesday we got our jerk pork special, and then Thursday we got a curry in a hurry. So it's curry day. So we got curry goat and we got curry chicken also. And then Fridays you have everything on the menu.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
So, and then you can also do a split, people. So explain the
Yes,
split. Oh
yes,
my God.
most definitely. You have to have a split meal, because sometimes you're feeling for both. You know what I mean? And you don't want to buy two separate meals. That's just too much food. You know what I mean? So having a split meal where you can get some jerk chicken with some oxtail, or say jerk chicken with some curry goat, you can just mix it up. Have fun with your meal. You know what I mean?
Well, the one I get is the jerk chicken and the oxtail because people can't pick between that.
And yeah, those two have always been fighting for number
Right.
one.
I don't know if you're cooking whatever, but the food, people, is very good.
And then
Halal
it's actually
chooses
fif-
all
it's
kinds.
15 years in the making. Even though IRIE MYRIE has been established for the last, next year is going to be the 10th year anniversary. 2015 was when I started, and I started cooking out of my house. And then after that, I was able to get myself a food truck, and from the food truck to the restaurant. You know what I mean? Because everything was just, the food truck wasn't able to keep up. So I was just like, okay, no, I have to definitely get a restaurant. And right now, I still can't keep up. I would love if I could go open up 2 more restaurants, but I would love to find me 2 more Theos, and then I'll go do it.
Well, you can have a female version of a Theo right here.
Yes, let's make it happen. Let's make it
Because people,
happen.
let me tell you, he's just being low. When you go to some restaurants, you gotta ask for the plantain. You gotta ask, that's separate. You gotta ask for the festivals, that's separate. You
No,
gotta ask for the
yeah,
macaroni
yeah,
salad, that's separate. You
yeah.
gotta ask for the salad, that's separate. Him, he puts it all.
You get it all because
It's all in
why?
there. Your thing is heavy. Your food, your
Yes,
package is heavy when you leave there.
that's because at the end of the day, people are working hard for their money. You know what I mean? And I remember back in the days living paycheck to paycheck. It wasn't easy, and to be able to go somewhere and actually have some left, I can eat some the next day or even later on. That's amazing because most food you eat these days, within 2 3 hours, you're hungry again. It's just like, did I just spend $30 and I'm still hungry? You know what I mean? So that's just the thing about it, and it's just like, no, I'm just putting myself in everybody's shoes and just remembering where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? So being able to do that, and not just where I'm coming from, it's just our food. If, for example, when we're in Jamaica, when mom or grandma is cooking, we're getting our plantain, we're getting our festival, we're getting our rice and peas, we're getting our coleslaw or our macaroni salad with our chicken or with our fish or whatever we're eating, right? So that way everybody get to indulge and fully have a Jamaican experience with our food instead of, because most people, well, now a lot more people are familiar with it, but prior to not knowing it, they didn't know what festival was, or dumpling, or planting. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what festival or planting is? So it's just like, you know what? I make the price so everything adds in and pay for itself. You know what I mean? And you get a little bite of everything. And then you get to really experience our authentic Jamaican food and all the dishes that we have to offer. You know what I mean?
So, and then you have this ginger juice he makes.
Yes, yes. Actually, my church sister make that ginger juice. So she's been making that
Wow.
ginger juice for me for the last 3 years, but she didn't have a logo to put on it, so I was able to sell it. So now she has her logo, and she got a chemist to make sure everything is proper and everything is good. So I'm able to put it in the fridge. And honestly, one of the best ginger juice I've ever had. And IRIE MYRIE only do the best and serve the best, so I had to add her to my list.
All right. So, people, you can't go in there to sit down.
Not as
You
yet,
have to
not yet.
take out.
Yes,
Not yet.
takeout only.
Take out.
Takeout only, and we do big deliveries also, and also with the food truck right here behind me. Whenever you need us, we're one phone call away. But the summer's coming, so the sooner the better. You want to get a booking in, you just give us a call and we'll get that booked in for you. But don't wait too long because we book up real fast. By the end of
So, what do?
May,
You bring the food truck to the event?
yes, we bring the
You
food
drive.
truck to the event. We
Oh,
go everywhere. We go all across Canada. We do corporate events. We go to the lakes. We go to Niagara. We go to Toronto. We go to Grand Bend. We have a Berlin Classic Car Show coming up. Also, we're gonna be there also this year, and it's always an amazing event. So that's the next thing too. So the truck goes everywhere. Wherever you want us, we
wow.
will be there.
All right. So, what are you gonna do? So, do you have any shout outs to give anybody that you want to give for your restaurant?
Um, Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to my people. Big up on yourself. I love you guys and all our ancestors and everything you guys have done for us. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without you guys. And thank you guys for blessing us with this amazing cuisine that I have the privilege of understanding and able to present to you guys. I appreciate it. And shout out to all my customers, all my day ones, everybody that's been supporting the IRIE MYRIE team from 2015 until this day, and 20 next 100,000 years to come, because we're trying to keep this alive.
Well, hopefully we'll get to Toronto, and he better tell me when he's coming down because I'll have a whole set of people.
100%. 100% we will be. And we actually have a couple I forgot this one big club in Toronto. I forgot what they're called. They do a lot of shows where they have artists, 50 Cent and those guys will come by. I think it's
Rebel?
Rebel. Yes,
Yeah.
Rebel. Yes, them. We're gonna be pulling up to Rebel a couple of the nights in the summertime. So most definitely we will
Well, you
be in
better put
Toronto.
it on your Instagram
Yes, I
and your stuff.
definitely will. I definitely will because at the end of the day, without people not knowing, I don't want people getting angry at me like Theo, how didn't let us know you're coming to Toronto? So definitely gonna be posting it on my page so you guys can know when we're coming, so you guys can all come out and actually try the food. If you don't get a chance to travel down to 35 Cherry Blossom Road, Cambridge, and
Yes.
it's a Sports World exit. Once you come off an exit, you can't miss us.
You can't miss. You can get on the highway
Can't
and
miss.
get back off and get right back, come drive back.
Yeah, we're
I've done
literally
it
like
and it's no problem. Just come on the off times where the traffic
and it's
is
like
not thick.
90 I would say what 90 seconds I would say 90 seconds on and off and you're right at us.
Yes.
You can't miss
Yeah,
us.
you're right back on again. You just
Yeah, man.
call, have your food ready, bring your pot or whatever you're getting. Let
Yeah,
them know
and,
but the food goes out quick.
yeah, real quick. And the best thing you can do also, if you know you're coming, please just give me a phone call. That's it. Just call me because at the end of the day, all right, I've been in the hospitality industry for the last 15 years of my life. And at the end of the night, the amount of food I watch them all throw out, I'm not doing that. And all I can hear is my grandmother's voice in my head. Tio, you ready to show the food? How much people in Africa or wherever could eat this food right now and you're wasting it? I can just hear her voice in my head. So we cook a certain amount of food every day, and when it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? And we have no waste. My waste is under 5%, and it's been like that for the last 10 years, and I want it to stay exactly like that. So just give us a call, and I will secure your food for you wherever you're coming from. I'll secure it. Make sure your food is
Or
good
you,
when
or
you're
you
showing up.
get a beat down.
Yeah, or else, yeah, I get a beat down
You
for
get a
sure.
beat
But
down. People come down there looking for their jerk chicken dogs. Oh,
I
I'm
I
sorry. It's
know,
sold out.
I know, because some days are unpredictable. Like today, we serve over 200 people, right? And then
Wow.
some days we only serve 150, and then some days 300 show up. So it's
Jeez.
it's so unpredictable. So I try to stay in the middle. You know what I mean? And once we stay in the middle, then everybody gets to have a piece of the food every day.
And if you want catering, you
And yeah,
contact him. Can you
yeah,
tell them your
catering,
number,
yeah.
phone number?
Yeah, you can call us at 226 600 9726. Leave us if you didn't get a direct answer, just leave a voice, or you can also text us, and you can call the restaurant at 519 650 0888. And the text line is 226 600 9726. Anytime, any day. You can always text us. We're here.
Well, thank you, Theodore.
I got you.
Everybody, this is IRIE Myrie. I'm telling you, the food is excellent. It's worth the trip. You call me, inbox him, give him comments. These are things that he wants to hear back from you. I know
Yeah,
you probably think,
feedback.
oh, it's just Jamaican food. No, it's not.
No, we took I took
It's
our food
cream
to
of the
another
crop.
level. Yes, real proper because
Yep,
at the end of
it's
the day,
cream of the crop. Halal,
yes,
they use halal chicken.
yes, halal chicken, yes, so we can everybody can have a you know what I mean?
Everybody
Because
can eat. There's
yes,
no
because every
excuse.
culture is different, everybody have their it's just different. And then we try to attract everybody so everybody can come in and
And
enjoy
you
the
get
Jamaican.
big pieces of oxtail, people. It's not this little mini piece that you can't see it.
You're killing me. Oh,
The
thank you.
oxtail
You're the
has
best.
not just the bone; it has the meat on it. Oh,
Because
it's important to stress.
as I said, it's people work hard for their money, and I believe in my product, and I put my heart and my soul in it every day, and this is how I get to contribute to our society. There's been so many things that have been created way before I was born, and so many people, blood, sweat, and tears. I've done so much things to make us here all have a better human experience. So if there's anything that I can do to make all our experience better, that's what I would do. I'm in the hospitality sector, and that's where I want to spend the rest of my experience here. And thank you guys for always supporting us. I really, really appreciate it. Big up on yourself, my people. Jaja bless.
All right, then. Well, thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yes, thank you. Peace out. Up top.